Hello, the Raven's Librarian here with another part of Dawn of War Winter Assault Disorder campaign. The last part I started and completed the first mission, which, in a small difference from the Order campaign, was entirely an Orc story. So it was simply introducing Gorgutz and how he managed to get the war started on Lorn V. And now in the setup of the ending of that mission, he's heading over to try to start a fight with the leader of the Chaos faction on Lorn V.
I don't care that the flyer boy is dead. Find me another flyer boy so I can kill him instead. How am I supposed to run a war out here with no boys?
I think he's mad. Just for context, that's his plane that got shot down in the background.
And right near a Yumi base. This just grand.
The Humi base he's referring to is the...
My men grow restless guarding this insufferable fleck of ice they call Lorn V. Though I do not blame them. Blood was meant to flow hot and free, not to run cold and sluggish. By Kurn, I should be commanding crusades. But this
What do you think you are, Abaddon?
See how it denies me even my most basic pleasures.
Why are you here then?
Perhaps I can provide you with some sport, yes? Our hunters clipped the wings of the shuttle-carrying warboss Gorgutz. He recently united the other Orc clans. I believe he survived the crash.
Yes! Finally some sport! Eliminating Gorgutz will send the Orcs reeling! But tell everyone that I alone will claim his head! By nightfall, we'll drink a toast from his skull!
Looks like the fighting got started without us. What do you do? Nothing.
What counts as a war? I'm insulted that he thinks he can destroy my base with his pitiful rebel of orcs.
Well, at least he's trying. He's not trying.
And his men for that affront.
That's it, boys. Time to show these Yumis a real war. Time to take this here world for us orcs once and for all. Yes.
So he is trying very hard to make this look like, you know, Gorgutz. He's trying to make this look like this wasn't just a gigantic failure on his part. It wasn't really his fault. I mean, he just happened to lose his footing. And Gorgutz bit.
Baddest warboss of all the boys.
No! I will not be outwitted by the likes of you. I will destroy this world before I let you escape.
So, and obviously, how accurate this would be to a normal Orc warboss, you know, it will depend on the context, but basically, Gorgutz has enough brains to realize he's not winning this fight, so he bails. Again, he's smart enough to realize he's not gonna win this fight, and he's not stubborn enough to just stick around and wait for himself to get killed. But speaking of this, I should probably... Is he not gonna react to...
Do not trifle with me, worm. Wretched idiots couldn't kill
There we go.
Take me to the temple. I must beseech Khorne for better soldiers.
So yeah, basically, this isn't... What he's gonna do here is basically ask Khorne, the god of Chaos.
Open the temples to the Blood God. They will call forth the righteous fury of the berserkers. The temples can also infuse us with the glorious energies of the warp. Do it. Summon the berserkers now, and scatter your enemies to the winds.
You're being a bit fourth wall breaking there.
Do
There we go.
Trifle with me, worm. Yes! Khorne rewards us with his most devout disciples. Trifle with me, berserkers. Do not trifle with me, worm.
Sorry for the repeat sound effects, but basically these are his
Wish, but set us loose.
one of the elite troops. Oh,
Meeting resistance. Do not trifle with me, worm. The orcs dare attack one of God's sacred temples!
looks like they're catching on.
Quickly, before we anger the Blood God for this affront.
So yeah, this is basically the first part is merely don't let them destroy the temples. Now, of course, while you're protecting them, you can also grab a few, grab them. I think you can summon a few. Summon one of these cronies. And get a few upgrades. Sometimes I forget to do that during the first wave, because I'm busy.
We're here to serve, Master. Whatever you desire. I swear to you it will happen.
Never mind, it's already healed apparently.
Arm yourselves with anything you can find. We must have more men and better defenses! You will return to greater numbers with me, worm! We cannot ask Khorne for favors! We have strayed too far from a temple!
What do you...
We have all the berserkers we need!
Okay, at least now he gave me the actual reason.
Do not trifle with me, worm!
So I'm gonna order them to start moving forward.
Slaughter them all!
I do need to start getting a few troops out, though. Hopefully use the rhinos to move them quickly to where they need to be.
Gorgutz! Over there! After not trifle with me, worm!
So, Gorgutz is... If you noticed, this is the pipe. And if you noticed, in the first part, he just went through this one. So, yeah. Gorgutz is basically being really smart and meat and cheap and just using using these small doors to portals to get his way around. Well, we get at least one.
Resistance.
Of course you are. I sent you to fight.
Why aren't we killing it?
Why are you the only one here?
Not good enough, Yuli. You can't touch me behind this here sparkle thingy.
That shield won't protect you forever, coward! And when the shield drops, I will sink my teeth into your neck!
Do your worst. You ain't got the teeth to take the likes of me.
How that misbegotten rich Gorgutz can create a shield of that strength is beyond me! Still, a shield like that requires substantial power. Once I find the power source, I can destroy it and render Gorgutz defenseless! A temple is under attack! Do not trifle with me, worm! I've located the power source of Gorgutz's force field. I must destroy it quickly before he reacts. Resistance! Damn the luck! The force field generator lies on the far side of Orc territory. We must either slaughter our way through, or send raptors and horrors over the walls and attack the orcs at their weakest points. A temple is under attack!
Where can we take the armies of chaos?
Exit quickly! Do not trifle with me, worm! A temple is under attack! Yes, master.
Carcass old Gorgutz, the biggest, baddest warboss of all the boys.
trying to
At
sound
your
cool
command.
about that, but yeah.
On our way.
Gorgutz is basically just relying on a really obviously powerful shield.
Your will?
Which again, it's only cheap because
I
for the
understand more than you
Khorne
could
faction,
possibly know.
they really despise tactics like that, even though, you know,
Do not trifle with me, worm!
it's actually being smart.
Slaughter them all!
That's for why he calls it shiny thing. It's just a silly end joke that
We soar on wings of fire.
orcs are very simple-minded, so certain concepts kind of go over their heads. For the sake of combat, it never gets too, you know, far into the way of making them incompetent in battle. As seen here. Are you guys gonna shoot them at all? Well, at least I got the artillery unit doing its thing.
Gorgutz! Over there! After him!
I mean, if he decides to sit around and wait, I'm cool with that, because that way I get to actually destroy the shield generator, at least, you know.
Meeting resistance.
Now, thankfully, I got the better guns, so once they get into melee, it gets a little bit more annoying, but,
Meeting
The temple
resistance.
is under attack!
well, that's dumb on their part, because this is the one I actually defend.
It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain. Enemies! We need enemies.
Yeah, don't worry about that, they're not being dramatic. They're totally being dramatic. Look, if I just leave you here, will you please blow them the heck up? I find the idea that... Oh, wait.
The temple is under attack! I feel the warp overtaking me. It is a good pain. Chaos is our master. Do not trifle with me, worm.
The Khorne berserkers are seeming to have a...
Do not trifle with me, worm.
I'm pointing you in a direction.
Gorgutz, the biggest, baddest warboss of all the boys.
Oh, no, wait, hang on.
Chaos! Do not trifle with me, worm.
Might be taking the long path, but I actually
Chaos is our master.
want to try out a few of these to make sure I'm actually using the units.
Meeting resistance.
Destroy! Destroy! The
Meeting
temple is
resistance.
under attack!
Okay, then I need to pick up the pace here.
Where can we take the armies of chaos?
My abilities are at your disposal.
Get in, please. That is always the annoying bit with this.
The best way to travel. As quickly as we can.
I feel the temple is under attack! It is a good over there. After him!
Transport ready.
But
An orc base! Burn it to the ground and kill them to the last!
ow, that answers that. I was like, what base?
Good! Back into the thick of it!
Yeah, that's not a good sign.
I feel the warp overtaking me. We have captured a location. Do not trifle with me, worm.
Meeting resistance.
Do not trifle with me, worm.
I just gotta watch out that I press the right button.
Do
Hey, Gorgutz, actually.
Chaos Raptors ready to kill.
Let's see, it looked like he was gonna pick a fight.
What would you have us do?
Also, I just realized
Point us at our prey.
that I
Point us at our prey.
moved to left.
Whatever you desire.
I probably should have just built a few turrets near these things to actually protect them.
Gorgutz, the biggest, baddest warboss of all the boys.
Meeting resistance. Do not trifle with me. Meeting resistance is under attack. Do not trifle with me, worm. Sanity is for the weak. We shall strike them from the skies. We can taste their blood already. Do not trifle with me. The temple is under attack. As you wish, but set us loose.
Okay,
Do not trifle with me, worm.
I might be able to.
Of course, we do your bidding.
Yeah, they can. So I'll just tell them to go in this direction. If I can do so without.
Slaughter them all!
Wait, but that's still not destroyed.
Gorgutz, over there! After him!
I mean, if the game actually recognizes.
Guide me wisely.
That an error? Yeah, that was an error. Oh, power base. No, that's what he meant. Maybe that stops them from
Meeting resistance!
spawning more enemies.
Bless us, Great One. We serve.
Meeting resistance! The chaos gods.
Ah, they'll be fine.
Take us to battle! Destroy! Destroy! Why aren't we killing yet?
You literally just finished a fight.
Whatever you desire.
Yeah, I think 2 are fine. I want to build a few more in the other areas.
We serve.
Don't stand on the turret, please.
Or you!
Meeting
Get away
resistance.
from that power thingy!
No. And now that you asked, I definitely won't do that.
Though 1,000 miles cry out in pain. Destroy! Destroy!
Oh, well, they took a lot more losses than I noticed.
Do not trifle with me. Meeting resistance. Enemies! We need enemies. Feel the warp overtaking me.
Carcass of
It is a good
Gorgutz,
pain.
the biggest, baddest warboss of all the boys!
Yeah, keep bragging.
Power source is destroyed.
The next time I see you,
Trifle with me, worm. Now is my to slaughter. Do not trifle with me,
The
worm.
sparkle thingy broke!
Meeting
Where's
resistance.
that mech boy for a Gretchen at?
Ah,
I'm gonna beat him to a pulp with his own tools!
last blood.
so as you might have noticed, he decided,
Chaos is the only true answer.
since he couldn't actually stay
Chaos,
safe,
consume us.
he decided,
It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
I think he's literally running towards our base. That or he's running towards one of the temples.
Destroy! Destroy!
Either way, he's not going to have as much fun as he thinks he is. Although this is still very annoying.
Meeting resistance! It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain. take us to battle. Of course, we do your bidding. Chaos is our master. Destroyed! It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain. You left the listening posts unprotected. Quickly, upgrade them with better armor and defenses before they fall! A temple is under attack! Meeting resistance! Do you hear the voices too? We must kill! We are the destroyer!
There we go. Now, if he complains about not getting a chance to kill Gorgutz, that's on him for it.
That is the way to hell.
Hell? There is no hell in this setting. Wait, oh god.
Resistance. Do not trifle with me, worm. Slaughter them all!
At least that one's better defended.
Where can we take the armies of chaos? With great haste, to spread the taint more quickly.
Must kill! Do you hear the voices too?
Okay, that's different.
Destroy! Destroy! Do not trifle with me, worm!
But once he's dead, yeah, there we go. Well, dead. He's not. He doesn't actually die. Fortunately. Because right when they might have decided to kill him, somebody had to ruin the party.
What? Where's that artillery coming from?
The air.
Looks like the Imperial Guards come to kick your can.
Fool! We'll both die on this misbegotten ball of ice. You'll make a lovely mound of snow. Unless we charge their lines before they tighten their noose.
What do you mean, charge the line? Tell you what, you goes your way, I go mine, and we'll see who comes out the other side.
What? Gorgutz! Where in the warp are you going? Gorgutz!
See, that's hell.
Well, damn him! I'll charge the lines alone then, and kill him when I next see his bloodshot eyes.
Whoever does the voice for this guy
Kill them all!
was just given a whole bowl of ham to work with in the studio.
A temple is under attack!
I do not care. You are no longer my problem.
Got me good. Time to learn these stupid humans a lesson and getting squished. But first, I needs me more boys. Time to put out the special call. Hey, boys! Ready for stomping? This is great. More boys? It's like you read me mind. You ain't no weird boy, is you?
Weird boy is their version of a psyker. Telepath. Person with the war powers. Where are you running off to? So yeah, even though he was just about to get pummeled, it was only because he got caught off guard and didn't have many of his troops with him. Okay, now we're doing that again. And again, on one hand, maybe you could argue what he just did was cowardly. But again, it also shows that he has a good brain on him.
Here we go.
Because he's not just starting pointless fights. As you can see here, I don't know how scripted it is, but you'll see the
We'll clobber up good.
Again, take out these guys and just let the airship run off.
They shooting us. We'll clobber up good.
So obviously you gotta watch out for. So the troops you've got with you are very good at taking out vehicles. Because that's the one thing you really got to worry about from the Imperial faction. Unless they bring in their best units, it's their vehicles, the ones that are actually going to do most of the harm. Come on. You gotta watch out for that. Gorgutz, get over. Let them do the shooting. If I can get them, you should be able to summon. There we go. There we go. Now, where am I heading? This way. Don't got a lot of units, but why do Warhawks get stuck on the back? Because we're for some reason. Okay, that's the one I already got. Ah, I should have done that. No, no. No, no, no. Get back, run. You don't have shield. There we go.
Sod off! Where's the fighting? Wartrace the first to the fight! Wartrace is as shooty as there is!
Yeah, no reflex. Okay, that's not enough. I need to make sure that they're actually moving in unison. Please, just stop.
Ready for stomping? Hey, that there building works pretty good. Just need some red paint and some fixing, and it's like new. Hey, Glotz, come here. See that building? Well, you get to fix it real good, or I stomp you in the head till I get bored.
Thankfully, building's already fixed by that point. So, I just need to figure out what.
Hang on, boys!
Yeah, I don't think.
Come on, boys, this is our stop.
Wartrace is the first to the fight! Here we go!
So while Chaos keeps doing what they said, which was charge the line.
They shooting us! Of good.
It's actually cool when you get, since you're technically seeing both waves making their move. And what's funny is because they're doing it the obvious way, front line. Gorgutz is actually able to do something like this, which is take it out from the side. You do gotta watch out for those guys. Hopefully this will get the job done eventually.
We's all gonna die!
Well, one of you is, unfortunately.
The last Yumi base. Last one there's a rotten corpse.
You think Joe?
Kidding? I'm killing the last one there that ain't me. Run, you Gretchen lovers!
And he's not lying.
Ready for stomping? Ready for for stomping. Ready for stomping.
Wait, is that...
Ready for stomping.
No, do not...
Ready for stomping.
Do not shoot the guy we just... We're not fighting them yet.
Ready for stomping. Ready for stomping. Ready for stomping. Ready for stomping. This is great!
There we go.
More boys? It's like you read me mind! You don't lose boys yet!
Okay, please. So clearly, they're using their artillery.
Ready for stomping? That's what I was thinking.
And obviously there's an artillery from somewhere.
We're all gonna die!
Ready for
We're
stomping?
all gonna die!
Look, if you just stand still, yes. Obviously there's no real major solution outside of running over there and destroying it, but if you do that, then, you know, you're... I mean, that's probably the smart thing to do, but I never claimed that the orcs were being smart.
Let's get back into it!
Also, somebody did a lot of damage to that one.
We're all gonna die!
I just realized, maybe the smart thing would have been to put this guy up here, where he could have done that.
Ready for stomping?
Where's the target? Where's the target? If that's what you want, they won't see us coming.
So yeah, that's definitely what I should have done. Okay, that was on me then. That was on me being too simple.
We'll drag them to Zog.
I probably should mass produce some units, even though I'm not going to need them. And you can actually see you basically destroy the base
Stop, please.
alongside Chaos.
I'll tell you whatever you want. I'll tell you everything.
Come on, man, you're
Why are
Cadian.
you
Don't
here on
don't
my
cave so
world?
easily.
Answer me, and I'll show you mercy.
We were assigned to retrieve a Titan, Dominatus. It was badly damaged in the defense of this world ages ago. We were hoping to repair it.
And he killed him, which for him is mercy.
Titan! What that?
Power unimaginable, Gorgutz. A war machine unlike any other. A weapon to devastate worlds, entire star systems even.
He's not lying.
If I could gain control of the Titan,
Maybe exaggerating,
none could
but
stand
not by
in
much.
my way. I'd be a god. Organize your forces, Gorgutz, and let us be done with these Imperial guardsmen. Afterwards, we'll settle matters between us.
Sounds good, troll. I'll gather the boys, and once I crush the Umis, I'll help you bleed something good.
Not unless I crush you under the Titan shield first, Gorgutz.
So you see the funny thing about that, these two form an alliance arguably a lot easier than the quote-unquote reasonable factions being Order. But it's obvious, it's almost exactly the same type of alliance. The only difference is that these guys are even less subtle about the fact that they are totally planning on stabbing each other. And in their case, the joke is, like, the Imperial Guard and the Eldar technically end up stabbing each other in the backs, even though they both clearly see it coming from a mile away. But with Orc and chaos. It's the only distinction is they're not stabbing each other in the back because neither one is cowardly enough to, you know, they're not. It's like, hey, look over there. No, both of them are like, hey, look over here. Stab, pile an axe right in your freaking skull in the forehead. But it's funny that they form an alliance almost like that by happenstance, not having tried to kill each other not less than a few minutes ago. But in their case, it's an alliance with even less pretense than the one for the other two. So it arguably, because of the way the number of missions is the same for both campaigns, their alliance lasts longer than the other one by like a little bit. But yeah, you'll see that in the next mission, where we'll actually see the first mission in which they're technically in an actual alliance. So I hope to see you in the future. Bye for now.